Hey guys, hi and welcome back to another episode of BBNAIJA Level Up Reunion Saga. Remember to like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel and leave me your comments. Let me know how much you're enjoying this episode so far. And until next time, enjoy this episode, guys. Bye.
It's okay not to like me, but let other people have their own judgment about me. Let them get to know me by themselves. Don't go around telling people, doing is this, doing is that. It's not fair. Do you understand? Like, I watched so many clips that were so heartbreaking, but eventually, at the end of the day, I just realized that, he's a trifling human being. He should be very much ashamed of himself. I think he owes his mom an apology because he threw her home training in the gutter. He's a very sorry excuse of a man. And I really think he should be very ashamed of himself.
Is it this one situation that made you feel that?
No, it's not just this one situation. It's just being a genuinely malicious and vicious person to somebody that, if you had a problem with me, walk up to me and say, doing this. Do you understand? Give me the chance to explain myself. Give me the chance to maybe apologize. Give me the chance to even just give that opportunity to see if you were even wrong about me. But you never did that. And it's okay for you not to do that for yourself, but to go around trying to make sure that I'm isolated in the house, I really think he needs deliverance. I really do.
You really think he needs what?
Deliverance. He's a very terrible human being, honestly. Like Alison said, if you see a snake and you see this thing, go to the snake. This is not a human being. This is a wicked person. I promise you.
My question is, what was it about her that made you say the things you said?
It's okay to say, I'm not a good person, I'm a malicious person, my mom should feel ashamed and all of that. Week 1, there were 4 of us, myself, Alison, Doyin, and Dotun. We're cool. Week 2, I used to cook for these people. We were like 1. By the time we had moved up to level 2, that's when the problem started. This was week 3.
So what changed when you got there?
There were times when they would be talking about me. I would be under the duvet hearing them. And this was week 3. For the life of me.
Saying things like what?
Doyin said to Alison that I wasn't actually sick, that I was pretending to be heartbroken because she had moved on from me.
What?
And I didn't get where it was coming from because we were literally guys.
Here's the only question I want to ask now. Right. Because she said she came to you a few times and you kept telling her everything is fine. Why did you not tell her how you felt?
Oh, so the time I was sick, right? She came to me and she was like, Adekunle, I'm not seeing you mingle with other housemates. It's unfair, if things are not working out with you and Alison, that's okay. What about Rachel? Rachel just came into the house. I'm not seeing you talk to her. Talk to her. There was that. And Rachel and I, started talking and everything. Same Doyin came back and she was like, I don't know why Adekunle is talking to Rachel. Like, you need to be wary of him. And I'm like, the truth is we were on camera, right? And the microphones everywhere. The one thing I did understand was everybody had a game to play. And I didn't see the need to poke into anybody. I thought it was okay, you guys can do your thing. It's fine. No, the mistake I'd say I made a lot of last year was I was okay being the fall guy. Stuff will happen, people will blame me, and I was fine with it. I'll take it like that. But there's one conversation that I don't think anybody knows. It probably is a build up to that. The Saturday night party that we had.
How early was this?
This video,
okay.
This particular video, the Saturday night party that we had, because that was a Sunday morning, afternoon. I think it was one of the parties where Doyin got really drunk. And I took her out of the club.
Who?
Doyin.
Okay.
Put her on the garden chair, the Flutterwave one. Then Alison comes out and I'm like, take care of your friend. Then I go back into the club. The next morning, I go into the restroom, taking a whiz. Alison and Doyin are in the next stall. And then Doyin goes, Adekunle, did you see him? He was looking very miserable yesterday. I'm sure he was not happy seeing you and Hermes dance together. And I'm like, when they finished, I then coughed so they would know that I was in the restroom. And then I go outside. And I'm sitting down, and then Elosua comes, what's going on. I'm like, bro, man, I just heard something. Then the Doyin conversation comes up. Then he goes, a lot of people have said so many things, back.
Which is what led to this.
That's what led to that. So when he said I told Alice, because I wanted to know if genuinely we were friends, because by the time we merged, week 6, I started to sense that the people who were close to me, something was off.
Okay.
I think the one that was even shocking was the time Big Brother asked me who are the people that nominated me, and I said Alison, because I could tell if you're my friend, I would know how you are and everything. So I could just tell something was off. It's one thing a lot of people in the house don't know. I'm a very intuitive person.
Okay.
I won't come to you to say, Bob, I pick up on things.
So now, that's a lot. From his perspective, you also gossiped a lot about him multiple times. Toilets, under the duvet, the garden, I don't know. But you also had a lot to say about him. Why are you now upset since it looked like the feeling was mutual?
I don't think I ever spoke, but I think maybe the worst thing I said about this boy.
Do you remember the toilet situation in particular?
No, I just
Because
asked Alison. She doesn't even remember.
Yeah, it
She
was a
doesn't
night
even
of a
remember.
hangover. She was drunk the
Okay,
next
I'm
day.
giving this
You
boy
know.
enough words.
You know
I'm
the
not
funny
gonna give him
thing,
any
nobody
words.
has to take my word for it. Everything is on Showmax.
You're a
It's
liar.
recorded. It's
He's
okay.
a liar.
It's on
Nobody should listen to
Showmax.
him. He'll lie. I promise you. If this boy tells you it's raining outside, check. He's a liar. Damn one at that.
Adekunle, it's okay to admit that you were playing the game. Let me just tell you straight up. It's very okay. It's
Yeah,
a game.
I was a finalist. I don't have to lie about
No,
it.
yeah, you don't just have to blend it in lies and
No,
stuff.
again-
You know, you have to come straight, man.
yeah,
it's very necessary. See, you don't have to go
Hold
like
on.
this. It's
No,
really
hold on.
unnecessary.
Just hold
you know,
on.
many things you say, you blame it on an hangover. You just said something about a hangover that they don't even remember saying. Everything is just looking like
Just
this.
hold on a second. Can I
Man, we are beyond this.
Can I-
Let's-
can I-
let's
can I-
get it-
can I clear
Let's get it
something?
straight, man.
Can I clear something up? Here's the thing. Everybody has asked for my side of the story. I've given my side of the story. But then the narrative that played in the house is still playing outside the house almost a year after.